Imagine watching your starving goats pace anxiously by the fence as a fake community enforcer blocks your farm gate, smirking while she forces a 74-year-old man to slog through muddy fields to feed his herd. That's exactly what Claire Bennett did to William Carter. This self-appointed HOA watchdog parked her jacked-up GMC Sierra across his family's farm entrance every dawn. Clipboard in hand, fake badge gleaming, acting like she owned land his kin held since 1949. She'd sit there for hours, AC blasting, watching this aging farmer struggle to care for livestock genuinely famished due to her power trip. But Claire didn't know William spent 43 years riding derailed freight trains weighing 230 tons, armed with heavy chains, a tractor winch, and the grit of a man who'd had enough. What would you do if a bully with a sham badge starved your animals? Share your location and worst HOA nightmare in the comments. William Carter inherited Silver Meadow Farm from his father, a World War II vet who bought these 48 acres with his GI Bill in 1949. The land sits in what was once remote Wyoming prairie, where the biggest thrill was watching snowstorms sweep the horizon. That changed when the Oak Crest subdivision sprouted around them like weeds after a spring rain. Step onto William's property on a crisp fall morning, and you'll smell 4 generations of toil, worn saddle leather in the barn, sweet clover dust and sunbeams, and the clean bite of well water pumped from 380 feet down. The wooden fence posts carry the scent of tar from his father's first setup, each board telling tales of blizzards endured and harvests reaped. Here, he raised 3 kids after his wife Margaret passed, funded their college through goat sales, and now tends 38 boar goats with help from his grandson Noah, 22, sharp as a tack, studying pre-vet at Wyoming University and using summers to learn that the best veterinary education starts with understanding real people's problems. 8 years ago, developers carved the surrounding fields into cookie-cutter homes named Prairie View and Sage Hills. As every Wyoming suburb must sound like a frontier postcard, the new residents formed the Oak Crest HOA faster than a prairie fire. They crowned Claire Bennett, a 47-year-old divorced accountant from Indiana, their unofficial compliance chief. She drives a lifted GMC Sierra with plates reading RULR1, strutting like she holds real authority instead of a laminated badge from a print shop. Her truck's exhaust roars like an angry beast, revved to intimidate as she parks. The acrid fumes clash with the fresh prairie grass like a deliberate insult to nature. Here's where Claire gets sly and dangerous. She parks across William's gate at 6:30 sharp, claiming his rustic farm violates HOA standards. She snaps photos, writes tickets on official-looking forms, and threatens lawsuits. Her accounting background tells her most elderly landowners can't afford even baseless court fights. It's calculated. Harass them into compliance or ruin. The rage inducer. William's land was never part of the HOA, predating the subdivision by 73 years with deeds from Truman's era. Claire bets he's too old, broke, or scared to prove it in court. When William politely explains he never signed HOA agreements, Claire laughs. "We'll see, old-timer," she says, adjusting her fake badge. "This area's got standards now, and you'll follow them, like it or not. I've got friends at City Hall who know land law better than some dusty farmer." Her truck door's slam echoes like a rifle shot, spooking his goats to the far fence. But William stands firm, recalling his rail boss's wisdom. Major wrecks happen when warnings are ignored. Claire doesn't realize she's declared war on a man who solved crises with physics, leverage, and the precision that keeps trains on schedule. He knows documentation beats intimidation in land disputes, a lesson soon to shine. In his kitchen that evening, amid creaking timbers, William watches goats graze ancestral grass. If Claire wants to play fake authority games, he's ready to teach her the cost of underestimating a man who's moved derailed locomotives. Thursday dawn, 6:30 precise. Claire returns, not just blocking but setting up camp with folding chairs and a cooler, turning William's property line into her personal standoff. Her engine idles 20 minutes, puffing black smoke across his fields before shutting off. The impact hits fast. William can't get his feed truck to the back pasture where pregnant does wait. These animals, on a decades-long schedule, cluster hungry and confused, their bleats carrying like complaints. Noah parks his beat-up Toyota a half-mile down the county road, hiking through wet grass that soaks his jeans, arriving at the barn like he's waded a swamp. "This is nuts, Grandpa," he mutters, pulling burrs from his socks. Claire grows bolder, waving cheerfully at William. Like old pals. "Morning, Mr. Carter. Just noting farm smells, tanking home values. You get community standards, right?" Her sneering farm smells stings, as if honest dirt. Hey. And goats, the backbone of half Wyoming, were toxic waste. Then, a twist shifts everything. Noah finds Claire filing sheriff reports, claiming William threatened her when asked to move. Real reports with case numbers. Sheriff Daniels, a friend since high school, warns William at the feed store. "She's building a paper trail," Daniels says quietly. 3 incident reports. Claiming harassment. "I know it's bunk, but in court, she's got documents. You've got your word." That night, by Margaret's old coffee pot's aroma, William starts his own records. He photographs every incident, logs times, and notes Claire's actions. Rail work taught him that accurate records prevent disasters. Noah researches property law on the county website. Finding Wyoming owners can request boundary surveys for $350, creating court-admissible proof to end disputes. "Think like lawyers, not farmers," Noah urges, pulling deeds with surveyor. Precision. Claire escalates, recruiting 2 HOA board members, Tom Hargrove, a retired clerk, and Ellen Pierce, a realtor eyeing land profits. 3 trucks now form a rolling blockade, coordinated via an app called Farm Patrol, like a suburban militia. The neighborhood splits ugly. Some Oak Crest residents back Claire, wanting lawns over pastures. Others think she's unhinged but stays silent, fearing her violation notices for fence colors or grass height. Neighbor Mrs. Hannah, an elderly Korean gardener with the best zucchini, brings produce and sharp wisdom. Loudest hawk gets shot first. That woman very loud hawk. In his barn, hands on chains that pulled derailed cars, William decides. If Claire wants documentation games, he'll deliver crushing. Proof. Real, accurate, devastating. By Monday, Claire's harassment is a science, with Tom and Ellen blocking at varied times. Dawn feeding, noon deliveries, evening pinning, making tasks. Strategic ops. The business hit lands hard. Forage supplier Jed Tucker quits hauling across fields. "Can't work around her crazy," he says, apologetic but firm. Vet Dr. Lila Kim struggles. During an emergency, abandoning her gear-laden truck to run across the pasture for a distressed doe. The delay risks the kid, though it survives. "This is hurting your animals," Lila warns. "Stressed goats don't breed or milk well. You're facing losses." Noah's discovery flips the game. Online, he finds Claire's Indiana real estate listings, marketing Silver Meadow Farm as temporary grazing, soon to be a mall in 2 years. "She's selling homes by promising our land's gone," Noah says, laptop glowing. Claire spreads lies. Farm diseases, water contamination, code violations, ruining William's reputation. Attorney Lucas Reed, a former rancher turned lawyer, hears their plight and grows livid. "This is business interference, maybe fraud," he says. But lawsuits cost $15,000 up front. Money William lacks post **** Margaret ****'s medical bills. Lucas pivots. In Wyoming, blocking access over 30 minutes is criminal trespass. Catch them with proof and honest sheriffs. William times Claire's visits with his rail watch, installs a trail cam for plates and faces, and Noah's social media posts about an elderly farmer bullied by fake officials gain traction statewide. Mrs. Hannah brings zucchini and wisdom. Smart stop. Crazy never. She crazy. Claire's nuclear option, endless forms. She files health, EPA, and AG complaints, triggering costly inspections. A health inspector charges $200 despite a clean pass. An EPA officer finds pristine water, another $200. An AG inspector, slogging through rain, confirms care but must probe frivolous claims. "They're papering you to death," she whispers. Developers do this to force sales. Claire smears William as too old for equipment, hinting at dementia. Sheriff Daniels warns she's probing William's finances for guardianship ploys. Noah finds Claire's unlicensed HOA operation, a misdemeanor with jail time. William builds community ties, helping Mrs. Hannah S. fence, donating hay, clearing roads. He orders 200 feet of rail chain, stored as equipment upgrades. The metallic scent recalls physics. Over politics, Noah uncovers Claire's tax delinquency and $13,000 in HOA fee debts, plus her ties to Horizon Developers, a Cheyenne firm eyeing William's water rights for a mall, paying her $6,000 per acquisition. Her fake credentials, printed recently, hold no weight. Sheriff Daniels confirms she's pushing arrests and competency hearings, evidencing conspiracy with Horizon, targeting 9 other farms. This isn't personal, it's organized crime. William's kitchen becomes a war room with maps, deeds, and Noah's research. Other victims, breeder Sarah Lopez ***, grower Mike Dunn, retirees Park, and vet Juan Torres, join the fight. Lucas plans criminal charges, a conspiracy suit, an injunction, and exposure. Sheriff Daniels, whose aunt lost land similarly, ensures patrols catch Claire. Reporter Ava Lee links their case to statewide land theft. William's barbecue unites 22 families against Claire. He plans legal cattle guards and chain removal. Time for the HOA meeting. Reckoning dawns hot. Claire parks with chairs for a day-long siege. Noah films, Daniels patrols. William's 1986 tractor rumbles, chains ready. Claire, texting about William's danger, misses the chain looping her hitch. The winch drags her truck sideways, tires smoking, to a muddy creek bank, stuck, undamaged. Claire screams theft, but Daniels confirms legality. A crowd of 40 laughs, records, and calls toes. Ava's photos capture Claire's muddy defeat. For tomorrow's front page, Noah's video, fake HOA schooled by 74-year-old, hits 50,000 views. At the Oak Crest meeting, William enters to applause. VP Nadia Kim, a retired nurse, apologizes and probes $22,000 in missing HOA funds. Residents share Claire's abuses. Lucas exposes Horizon's scheme. Daniels confirms felonies. William speaks, I dragged that truck to show bullies pick wrong victims, not for revenge, but to protect others. Applause roars. Votes fire Claire's team, refund fees, protect farms. Mrs. Hannah's banner, thanks for standing, brings tears and a 6-minute ovation. 6 months later, Oak Crest unites. Claire gets 8 years for conspiracy. Horizon faces $2 million fines, banned in Wyoming. Volunteers fix William's fences. Kids visit to learn farming. Noah starts the Wyoming Farm Defense Fund, helping 12 families. William's scholarship aids rural students. His land's easement ensures no development. The Silver Meadow Festival bridges town and country. Ava's reporting passes the Land Protection Act. William expands to 52 goats. Healing through service, Margaret's photo by his saved deeds. One man's chain sparked Wyoming reform. Was William's chain drag justice or overreach? Share your take on community battles and fake authority stories below to fuel the debate.